Good day, sir. This is Sharina B. Pugata, and I am going to present to you my action research. The title of my action research is Manipulatives, a Technique in Improving the Mathematical Mastery of Adding 1 to 2-digit numbers of grade 2 pupils. Context and rationale. Addition is one of the four basic operations that a learner must learn to master. It is a process of putting two or more numbers or things together. It is a powerful foundational concept in mathematics with applications to many problem situations and connections to many other topics. Mathematics is perceived by many as a very serious subject and therefore quite boring. In fact, according to researchers and surveys, Filipino students find the subject very difficult, and it shows on their low performance in national assessment tests according to Fostanis 2008. The grade 2 learners in school year 2019-2020 of Pilar Central School tend to have low mathematical comprehension. Thus, the researcher decided to conduct an action research to address the mathematical mastery problem of the participants. In order for the child to gain a deep understanding of mathematical ideas and to improve their mathematical mastery in addition, a manipulative technique will help the learners to master it. Manipulatives provide concrete ways for students to bring meaning to abstract mathematical ideas. It will help the students learn new concepts and relate new concepts to what they have already learned. Furthermore, it will assist students with solving problems. Allowing children to work with multi-purpose materials provide more opportunities to explore their curiosity and ignorance and find the answers will help the children think about their world in their way of understanding that there are many ways to solve problems. One way to improve the mathematical mastery in addition is to employ an appropriate technique, hence the manipulatives. Thus, this research seek to establish hands-on experience to improve the mathematical comprehension and mathematical mastery in addition of the selected grade 2 pupils in Pilar Central School. Action research questions. Specifically, this study aimed to answer the following questions. First, what is the level of the performance of grade 2 pupils before applying the manipulative technique? Second, is there any significant difference in the mathematics performance between the lecture method and manipulative technique? And lastly, how manipulative technique improved the mathematical mastery in addition of the learners? The proposed intervention of the research. Manipulative technique will help the learners enjoy while learning the world of mathematics. So here are some strategies that apply during the implementation of the researcher. First is the part plus part equals whole. Part plus part equals whole, you're going to use a section plate and small objects to practice solving equations, just like this. And second is the two color counters. This requires students to count at each step of the solving process. And lastly is the clipping answers. It will make them self-checking with their answers. So during day 1 of my implementation, I give my participants a pre-test and I also give a short introduction about addition. While during day 2, I introduce them the first strategy, which is the part plus part equals whole strategy through adding 1 is to 1 digit number. On day 3, we used again the part plus part equals whole strategy, but this time it is through a short problem solving of 2 is to 1 digit number. On day 4, we use the second strategy, which is the two-colored counter strategy. But this time, it is through 2 is to 2, 2 is to 1 digit number. 2 is to 2 digit number rather, we use the two-colored counter strategy. And on day 5, I applied the third strategy, which is the clipping the answer strategy. And this time, I give them a short and simple problem solving using the 2 is to 2 digit number. And after that, I give them a post test. So results and reflection. Upon the administration and after the conduct of the examination, the collected data and the result of the pretest and post-test were evaluated and analyzed. So participant 1 got 6 out of 10 during pretest and 8/8 during post-test, while participant 2 got 4 out of 10 during pretest while 8/8 during post-test. The table shows the level of the mathematics performance of the participants before and after the implementation happened. As shown in the table, the level of the mathematics performance increases after the intervention, which is the manipulative technique. So since I used the triangulation method, the researcher interviewed the participants. They both interested in mathematics using different manipulative techniques compared to the traditional one, as what the researcher also noticed during the intervention. The above findings stressed that the result of the study have significant differences. This explains that the levels of the mathematical mastery between the selected participants have improved. The references of my study.